The last CRUD action we're going to execute on this product model is going to be updating it. We have getting it, we have deleting it, but we don't have updating it yet. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to create a little field into which I can put the updates I want to make. So it's just going to be a text field with the product's name. And that should be all I need to do there. Let me make sure that's showing up okay. There it is. All right, so I have a delete button. Let me make an edit button. And I'll call it an update button. Data ng click p show vm.update. And so I'm going to need to make this update function that I'm referencing right here. So I'll go down to my show controller and put in vm.update, make it a function, and I'll just make sure it works right now. So now when I click on update, it should say hello, and it does. So that looks pretty good. All right, so now the next step is to hook this up to the product factory. I've already injected it up here, so I'm going to say product.update, and I'm going to stop there because there's one thing I need to do next. ng-resource doesn't provide you with an update method out of the box, so you need to actually make one. To do that, I'm going to go to this product factory. I'm going to put in this second weird little object right here. Don't worry about that. That's where you can put some other configuration things for this $resource, but we're not going to be doing that. The important thing in this case is this third argument. And here I'm going to give it I'm going to put update. That's the name of this new method I want to create. And then I need to configure it a little bit. I'm going to say that it is a patch method. So patch is another HTTP method just like delete, post, and get. Patch is basically synonymous with put. There are some differences, but really you could use either here. I'm going to use patch. Now, because I did update up there, I can now use update right here. So if I had called this, say, change, then this would need to be called change. It is independent of that, however. The only related things are this and this. I don't want change though, I want update. From here on out, it's going to be basically a combination of the remove and save methods. The first thing is going to be state params, just like in .remove, and this is going to tell the API which of these products I want to update. The second thing is going to be the data that I want to update it with. So I'm going to pass vm.product in here. And then lastly, I'm going to tell it what I want to happen when it's all done. For now, just console logging the response will be just fine. Okay, so that's all I need to do from the front end side, from the Angular side. If I try this right now, it's going to throw an error at me. You can see it's trying to make a patch request to /API/product/product2, but there's nothing on the Express side set up for that. I have a delete route at that particular URL, but I don't have a patch route, so that's what I'm going to set up now. So I'm going to say app.patch. Otherwise it looks the same, and now it's going to be find one and update. And then this is also going to be sort of a combination of the get and post routes. The first thing in here is going to be rec.params. That's going to find the appropriate product. The second thing is going to be rec.body. That's going to be the data that has been sent by Angular. And then the last thing is going to be, well, actually, you know what, we'll just stop there. This is going to return something from the database. It's going to return a product from the database. So I will render that. I'll return that as JSON. And now this should work, I think. Let me try clicking update. And I can see I'm getting something back from the database, so that looks pretty good. If I change this to product 3, I can see that it automatically updates in my view, so that's pretty good too. The only thing that's a little weird is that what I get back from my database is product 2. And that's not entirely right. What I want to get back from the database is what the product has been changed to. So I need to add one third argument to this find one and update, and that is new true. This is telling Mongoose that instead of returning the old version of the product, which is what it does by default, it should return the new version of the product. So now when I go here and I go, I'll try product 4, it returns product 4. And there we go. And now if I go back here, I can see, well, that's strange, there's no product 4. So one thing that would be nice is if when I update that product, it took me to that products page. So here, I'll make this product 5, and things get a little confusing right now because I'm still at the product 4 page. So what I'm going to say is that when this is done updating, I want it to take me to the show page, to products show, for the response, for the thing that came back. And so I think that if I change product 5 to, say, product 6, it should take me to product 6. Let's see if it does. And there we go. Now I'm on the product 6 page. And so I'm pretty happy with this. I'll try changing this one to product 2, and that still works fine. I'll try adding in product 7 just for good measure, and then I'm going to change it to product 8, and I can see that also works just fine. There we go. So I'm going to say that I can patch a product in the database.